Okay, so the plan is basically to sneak around, find Hezenkos's lantern, and smash it. That's quite a crowd over in the manor.
Johanna's gathering. If she's mingling there, we'll be spotted. Fortunately, we have someone who could pass as a servant.
You don't think he'll stand out?
There'll be other undead servants. I'd be surprised if Johanna recognized him. You know, she never truly appreciated Manfred's cleverness. Right, Manfred. You're to find Johanna's guests and help us gather information on where her workshop might be. We'll be watching in case anything occurs.
Something's gonna occur.
Once we find and destroy Johanna's lantern, we'll end whatever she's planning. Hopefully before she introduces the lantern to her guests.
That should be enough time for Manfred to blend in as a servant.
Let's find a place inside to observe him. Quietly.
Right.
Surely she'd expect us to fucking return, right? Like, why wouldn't we?
Let's find another way in.
Johanna's
So is
last
this what the
guests
ladder,
must already be
the ladder
in
was
attendance.
for?
There's a lot of people here. Hezenkos must be planning to drain their souls with her lantern.
But what's it all for?
Raise more undead, I'd wager. But no ordinary revival would require...
Sounds like the party's in that main hall where we confronted Hezenkos.
Perfect. We can watch Manfred discreetly from the balconies.
And see if Hezenkos has that lantern on her.
Does this tell me if I have anything? No. So I don't know if I'm missing any loot. Oh.
There's Manfred. And Johanna.
But no lantern.
Now, you were saying about a shrine in the manor.
Yes, a shrine revealed by a spectral tome, which, as an expert, I could read if our host ever lets me into the library.
An ancestral
Surely she
shrine.
sees us, right?
I could question the deceased there about the location of Johanna's lantern.
Well, if a book can lead us to the shrine, let's hit the library.
Was there a point in Manfred? Like, if they're talking so loud we can hear them from a balcony?
Our host's grand announcement.
The library's to the east, right? Where we closed Hezenkos' portal into the Fade.
Why'd she come back to this mansion anyway?
Johanna must have a workshop hidden here. Likely where she's prepared whatever she plans to empower with this lantern.
Undead, coming this way.
Johanna's creatures. We must deal with them quickly. I'd expected Johanna to post more guards.
Maybe she didn't want to scare her guests. Let's see if we can find that book pointing to the ancestral shrine. Nothing about a shrine here.
And what's a romance doing under geography?
I guess that wasn't it.
This isn't it?
Ah, a handsomely bound volume, but no.
I can't even read this one.
It's written in tomb script. Intriguing, but not what we're after.
What about this? That book just snarled at me.
Ah, there's our spectral tome. Well done.
It's not opening.
One must be delicate. That guest of Johanna's claimed to be an expert in spectral literature.
And was interested in the shrine. Let's have Manfred hand him the book, see what he says.
Wait, how do I get there? Do you want me to just enter from here? That doesn't make sense. How the fuck? What?
Were you waiting for us? Manfred, take this tome to the man asking about the shrine, please.
Don't worry. We'll watch from the balcony.
Can I get back up?
What's this? The Spectral Guide to Blackthorn Manor? There now. I only want to look up one thing. There is an ancestral shrine in the northwest wing.
Perfect. Let's go to the shrine.
Yes, the deceased there should be most helpful in finding Johanna's lantern. This way to the shrine.
So many people. Is Hezenkos really popular or something?
Johanna never made friends easily. I doubt that's changed. Her experiments, however, always commanded a crowd.
I've been in here
Including
before.
Always. Until they began to take turns that troubled me.
I explore first because I don't know if I've been in here. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, this doesn't look familiar, but there isn't really anything here. It doesn't seem like anything's in the corner. Wasn't I? I was just here. Why did we? Okay, that was a bit confusing.
Ah, the shrine's locked.
We must find a... Manfred?
What's he got there?
He's got a hole. Or a
Is
key.
this a key to the
Oh, that's how.
shrine?
Wait, what the heck?
Excellent, Manfred.
Seeing this fucking skeleton crawling in and out of holes.
Oh my. A body from the house of the Verheims, prepared during the Storm Age.
Well, anyone can see that.
We'll have to inter it safely in the necropolis. Afterwards.
Time to find Hezenkos. He's all yours, Emmerich.
By flame and seal. By light and flood. Open your eyes once more.
Who dares disturb?
Friends to the dead.
Friends, this one was abandoned, lost.
Emmerich, it's getting noisy.
He's unusually obstinate. Speak! Where is Hezenkos?
Prove yourselves. What claim have you to the deceased? A willing dead companion. This one concedes. Hezenkos makes a thing that should not be. Red tapestry. Look there.
Rook, did you hear that? Manfred just...
I know. Also, we should move.
Oh, he can talk. Manfred, say something else. Come now, you just spoke.
We have to go.
Yes, yes.
That is in the wall. All of red tapestries. Here? Is this where I want to go? Tragedy writ in stone. I can't believe we found the remains of the famed architect Sir Gaudry. His ancestors were the original builders of Blackthorn Manor. Gaudry was said to be close to finishing his life's work, repairing the estate to its original grandeur, when the Blackthorn sent word of his crushingly tragic accident. One wonders, the youngest of the Blackthorns was said to be a jealous man, or perhaps Gaudry uncovered something unseemly in the vaults. Once we ferried his remains back to the necropolis, I must have a chat with the man.
More undead.
Hannah's work. You're on the right track.
Where's that red tapestry?
Okay, so 3. I'll just say 3, 1, 2. 3. I don't see anything that looks like a 1. Let's see that.
This wall looks... Secret door.
I'm
Manfred,
aware.
could you please squeeze through and open the door from the other side?
Oh, is that where the other thing is?
Aha! I knew I didn't imagine him speaking.
How can Manfred talk now?
He began as a wisp that embodied what most wisps do.
Oh, it's in there.
Curiosity. I knew he was learning quickly outside the necropolis, but this level of complexity is remarkable.
And that's good, right?
Harding, it is magnificent.
Well, I can't wait to chat more with Manfred.
Why does that sound so sarcastic?
Good work, Manfred.
Hope this leads to where Hezenkos is keeping that lantern.
I can only imagine what she's planning to use it for.
I don't want to go down yet, so hopefully I can open that gate. Dearest guest, famed necromancer Johanna Hezenkos invites you to a gathering of... Famed necromancer Johanna Hezenkos invites you to a gathering of like-minded colleagues in Blackthorn Manor to witness a demonstration of her newest breakthrough in the necromantic arts. While your host must keep details a secret, she assures you this evening is not to be missed. I don't think I can put enchantments on these unique rings, right? I didn't notice if I can put this anywhere. There. Recent acquisitions. Grey Warden helmet, promising provenance. Third Blight. Tapestry from Tantervale depicting Our Lady Andraste. Or Legion theater masks never worn. Perhaps these will bring his lordship out of his mood. He's been low ever since we uncovered those tombs in the cliffs and what lay inside them. Seneschal's notebook. 1. And then... which one looks like a 2? Is it that one? Yes.
Ah, another shrine.
Did anyone else feel a draft?
Oh.
Just now?
For the fairest of flowers, may she keep her bloom in death. Not sure who this is. And now I can go down.
This must lead to Johanna's workshop.
What's that through the wall?
I don't know, man.
Oh my word!
How'd she get something that big in here?
I thought you and your blissful friends might work your way to my party, Karen.
Johanna, even half-lich, you can't control something this massive.
That glow on the skeleton up there? That's Hezenkos's lantern.
It's going to use the life stored in it to reanimate that monstrosity. We must reach the lantern.
Seeing if there's any loot. Asked invitations to send Stravelton, Pultenbach, Lavenhatst, Professor of Antiquities. That's Black Emporium, right? I think. Volcarin? I recognize the name Volcarin, but I don't know who that is. Professor of Antiquities is
Johanna was never one to refuse a long and complex grudge.
his name is
People
Xenon.
from the party, you,
Unsurprising?
and Manfred.
How dare she?
What the hell?
That was a lot of undead.
May as well reach the fuel in a bonfire.
I'm seeing why Hezenkos failed that lich morality test.
We must make haste to that lantern. Unbelievable! Johanna's stolen a chamber from the Grand Necropolis and transposed it under Blackthorn Manor.
How do you steal a part of a city? That's impressive.
The Necropolis's wards here are still intact. No wonder we couldn't sense what she's been creating.
You're not gonna answer that question? How the hell did you manage to steal all this?
Don't think I can't sense it.
Oh, I wish Manfred had stayed above.
You'll be fine. We'll handle this.
Help.
There you are.
Oh, over
And
there.
can you release that ladder?
Yes!
Thank you, Manfred. Now find somewhere safe.
Oh, I did. I almost just walked right off.
There's the lantern. You gonna free the spirits inside?
We must, before we can destroy it.
Like back when you were freeing those spirits Hezenkos trapped in the manor? That took a lot out of you.
I must try, Rook.
Emmerich?
No! There are too many trapped spirits. I'm sorry. I can't. Another lash of power might end me.
Was she
What's
up there the
that,
entire time? What the hell?
Volkaren? Afraid to chance death?
Oh,
for your
Volkaren
precious
is his last name.
spirits? For all
That's why
your
it's
fine
familiar.
words on the subject, only I had the courage to risk my life for our art.
Shame you lived through it.
Petty words birthed from fear.
Johanna! Listen to me. You're right. I've never overcome fear of that final dark. I miss having a friend that could.
Yes. Always the idealist.
I'm sorry Lichdom failed you. I swear I would have helped you had you come to me. But puppeting this creature...
Puppet? Puppet? Do you think I'm staying a failed lich? I won't command my greatest creation!
Why would you want to be that?
Will become it!
Like, what are you even gonna do? Like you're a big ass skeleton. What are you gonna do in the world? You guys don't feel this?
How good to see you, friends. Scoffing colleagues, interfering Templars, inept rivals. You all have a place in my heart. And tonight,
Did
you will
Hezenkos always
fuel
sound
my
this young?
ascension at the cost of your miserable lives.
Move!
It's a bit
You
weird that he
think you
can
could
make
stop me? Once I get rid of you,
can
I
sound
will
out those
merge
words with no
my
lips.
greatest work
What am I
and
hitting here?
conquer this city.
Emmerich, can she do that?
Yes! She's attempting full possession with the light of the people here.
We need to stop Hezenkos long enough to destroy that lantern.
With that much life inside it, the backlash could...
We don't have a choice.
Once I destroy you wretches, my union, my creation, will be complete.
Why isn't look? It's not letting me.
I'll crush you myself if I must. It's touching that you brought your new friends to die with you, Volkaren. I'll be sure to bury you all at the same time. Don't follow up.
the lantern.
You think I'd leave myself vulnerable to you? Enough playing! Your pointless lives will fuel my triumph! That does not feel good.
She's
Tough
draining
it out.
life from us. We must find shelter.
Oh, no, man.
Right.
Oh, about that.
You can't free the spirits in that lantern?
It might kill me and not even work. No living thing can approach it.
Ew.
Manfred, come back.
I like how there's a bit of an angle, I think, to his goggles, so he could kind of make an
Any last
expression.
words for Karen before I... Ugh, you miserable little...
Oh my god. It's okay, man.
Manfred knew you could do this. So do I.
By the spirits bound here, night and shadow, light
Brightest day and darkest
and
night.
blood.
What are you doing?
Let your chains loosen. Let the fade draw close.
You'll never succeed, you old fool!
I wish they made this. They should have made him rhyme. I feel that would have hit harder.
Small fight!
I actually like this quest line a lot. Out of all the companion
Emric,
ones, this
how's
one
Manfred holding together?
did pretty good.
Oh.
I mean,
We
Manfred
must
only got
go to the
smacked,
metropolis.
right? Like, it's not like Manfred has a concussion.
His body could only take so much. But I underestimated him, Rook. What bravery in the heart of the dead. And how he grew. Manfred disobeyed me beautifully. He was his own soul at the end.
Can you bring him back?
I will ask.
Emric Volkaren. You were not expected so soon.
If I can do anything to help.
Thank you. But this must come from me. My lord, I come regarding Manfred, my fallen companion.
Yes, there are ways to return his spirit. But should you do this, Lichdom falls from your grasp.
Don't exactly remember why.
Why?
Lichdom is long. If I'm to stand outside death, I must make peace with others passing through it.
What would we otherwise become? How many exceptions till tyranny? Revive him and remain mortal. Or let him slumber and join us.
Emric.
Manfred chose to help us. Am I too weak to accept his well-earned rest? I yearn for Lichdom Rook, that leap into something greater, that everlasting light. Do I revive him and live out my days? Or do I honor death by letting him rest and protect this world through immortality?
I genuinely have no idea. I actually like this choice. Do you like hold on to the sentiment of Manfred or accept the sacrifice? I don't know. I feel like I personally would want to honor the death. But I don't like the idea of Emric becoming a lich. I don't like this one bit. I don't like it at all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's really a right or wrong choice here. It's not really good versus evil. I just don't like the idea of Emmerich becoming a lich. Bring back Manfred.
Mortality's a hard price, but you'd miss Manfred.
Oh, of course I would. But a Watcher should be more accepting of loss, of grief, of his own death in turn.
You're braver than you know, Emmerich. You've always risked your life. Against Hezenkos, against the gods.
Death's abyss always recedes with someone to brave it for.
I think facing a lot of things would be easier if Manfred was back.
Oh, he was fearless. He has so much potential, Rook. So far to grow.
Then help him do it.
You're absolutely right. I'll need your help. Rest easy, Manfred. We'll soon have you back amongst the living.
Well, Emmerich wasn't my favorite character. His questline was at least my favorite out of the bunch. And his didn't really have that many issues. Emmerich stopped Hezenkos and freed the spirits in the glowing lantern, thanks to Manfred heroically sacrificing himself. Torn between reviving his skeleton companion or attempting lichdom, Emmerich chose a chance to bring Manfred back to the land of the living.
I should check on Emmerich and see if he's ready to bring back Manfred.
Okay. I think I'll do all that catch-up next time. But yeah, I think that entire questline was actually pretty good. Like, considering everything else and that, I can't recall that questline really giving me any issues. Other than it being a lot of just walking and talking. But overall, I think they did a good job with that. Which sucks, because I feel like that's the only one they really did a good job with. Bellara again was like very abrupt. Tosh, nothing in Tosh's questline really stood out to me. It was just very boring. And if I were to rank it, I guess like Emmerich first and then Darren second, and the rest all kind of just suck. I guess like hopefully later on I'll expand on what I feel about it.